episode of EC Details, and today I'm going to be reviewing this P&S Defender stuff. And like my dad said on the roast, he said hopefully it doesn't suck.
Whoa! 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 Tigre, she's a tiger. Welcome back to another episode. My beautiful daughter Isabel is going to be helping me a little more in these videos. What are we doing today? You said we're reviewing the P&S Defender. So let's talk about what this is. This is a sealant. Do you know what a sealant is? Okay, you work for me, you don't know what a sealant is. Okay, she works for me, doesn't know what a sealant is. Instead of a ceramic coating, you know we do a lot of those.
Yes.
This is more of a one step. You put it on, it'll last 6 weeks, six months. Well, they say 6 months, we don't know. We don't know. Do you know if this lasts 6 months? Behind us, Isabel, tell me what we have behind us.
So my dad was so nice and he got our mom a brand new car.
So, yeah. Okay, what happened was last week, my wife collapsed in the bathroom, and this is a sad story. I know you didn't come here to hear all this noise. And had to revive her, had to give her CPR. She was actually, her heart stopped, she stopped breathing. Poor Izzy had to see it. And Wanda found her. So, throughout this battle of cancer, my wife has been through a lot. So my homage to my wife and our kids is, I'll take on more work so she can have the car she wants. So she picked a 2020, a brand new Alfa Romeo Veloce. Has not been touched by hands. It's been parked, has less than 50 miles. It got delivered, she got sick, she collapsed. She didn't even get to enjoy it. With that said, I want to make it special for her so when she comes back in the car, she improves, she can see the loss. Why are you doing a ceramic coating? Isabel, why aren't we doing a ceramic coating on this? What's coming?
Oh yeah, surprise.
Yeah, we got a surprise coming. So there's going to be big changes to EC Detail, my business coming up. I'm excited to share those with you. Eddie Cologne's never been a sellout. I always go with the brand that makes more sense for us, right? So we have a lot of special things coming for the brand. I'm excited to share that with you, but we're not here for that news. We're here to test P&S Defender. So what Isabel's going to do right now is we have a gallon. We have a Clean Buster. She's going to be doing the wheels. Clean Buster, this is Jamie Clear Mix. Make sure you're in the camera. This is Clean Buster, Jamie Clear Mix. She's going to do the wheels. We got 4 gallons of water of Absolute inside the bucket. We're using P&S all day today. The goal is to use all P&S except for the iron remover. Because their iron remover, iron sucks. It smells. It's gross. It's the worst smelling iron. That's how I feel every time I use it, right?
Yeah.
It's the worst. So listen, P&S, if you could do something revolutionary, game-changing about your iron remover, let me know. I'll love to try it. Until then, using Clean Buster in the shop is raunchy. Still gonna do it because I can. But we're gonna use DIY details to do our decon. Eddie, why you're doing a decon? Because we want to get it prepped so we can polish it. And we're gonna polish it probably next week. So we got P&S, and Defender will do the wrap, and we'll show you what the car looks like. Let's go. You ready?
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
Let's go. All right, so here's what we got. We got a brand new Veloce Alfa Romeo situation. Hasn't been paint corrected, hasn't been touched. We're just gonna wash it. I'm waiting. It has less than 50 miles on it. My wife hasn't even driven it. So I'm waiting for her to get better. But until then, we're gonna take care of it for her. So in the bucket here, this dirty, nasty bucket, not sure why it's dirty. We got Fine Labs. Right here, we have Absolute, 5 gallons or 4 gallons. So we're using 2 ounces. In that, we have 2 gallons of Absolute, 1 ounce of their stuff. The goal is to use these new mitts from the Rag Company when we iron decon it. We'll be using DIY iron decon, DIY legacy sponge, and then we'll finish this off with the Defender. We'll see how the application is. So far, the paint looks good. It got here in a closed carrier from Fort Worth, Texas. Shout outs to all my Texans. So we're gonna start this off, Isabel, with what?
The solution for the time.
Yeah, the P&S. So she's gonna spray that all over.
Oh.
All over. All right, while she cleans the wheels, I'm gonna take Absolute and I'm gonna pre-soak the car. We have Absolute. Why do we pre-rinse it?
So then we emulsify the dirt, and
Yeah.
so then it can,
Can you pull the dirt down?
yeah, pull the dirt down.
Here, you spray this, and I'll take a video of you. So Isabel's gonna spray the whole car. This is how I do YouTube too. I'm like all over. So she's gonna spray the whole car, and we're gonna let it sit for a second, and then we're gonna tackle the clean. Why Absolute during this one? I guess since I'm using P&S Defender, we wanted to use P&S products. You know my review at Absolute is better than some that doesn't have water softening. So she'll go top to bottom, make sure she captures everything. Isabel, you start over here. You don't want it too wet. We'll start top to bottom. This car has not been coated at all. So So this is half the car done with P&S. Like I said, it doesn't seem to have protection. Real nice blue. Isabel's gonna dry it from top to bottom. And then when you dry, you don't wanna put any pressure so you don't introduce marring. There's a coating on the market I'm excited to try that actually is self-healing. Did you hear that, Izzy? Self-healing.
Oh, wow.
That means when we get ham, we go cray-cray, and we bring those scratches because of drying, good to go. So she's doing a good job drying the car. Here's what it looks like. This color is kind of cool, huh? Here, make sure you don't miss the spot. Remember what Ivan told you? Right? You put your fingers in here. You want to make sure to grab everything before you move on. Because if you don't, what do you become? Inefficient. And inefficiency, you lose what? Money.
Oh, yeah.
Money.
Money.
What? Inefficiency, you lose money. Why? Because now I gotta go back and do your part, right? So you want to make sure that you grab top to bottom. Hold down, I'll show you. So when you grab your towel, hold it right here as an anchor point, and then come down. Okay? And then you move to the next thing.
Okay.
And then you come down. All right? Then you move to the next thing. And then you always grab it, and then you make sure you grab the corners, and then come down. Get inside the door, like that. All right, we're gonna do this whole panel with P&S. We're gonna spray. What's it smell like?
Lemons.
Lemons. We'll do one spray on that. Isabel's gonna take one spray. She's gonna do the whole panel. She's gonna rub it on the whole panel. All the way down, yep. How slick is it? And then she's gonna buff it off with the TR panel. Nice smooth buffs. Oh, does it feel slick?
Yes.
So, does it remind you of ceramic coating?
Yes.
Oh, so what's your thoughts on it? Never using it.
I like this a lot.
What does it remind you of?
Like a coating.
Like a coating?
Put it on, it's really soft and stuff.
It's slick, huh? So let's do half the hood. So here you go. So, oh, that's slick. You feel that? Feel that? You feel the difference? What's it feel like? Oh, snap! Oh! All right, so she's gonna take it. Then, since this is bigger, you could do half of it and then do the next half. And she's gonna go in. She's gonna level it. You're just leveling it up. Look at that. My little girl over here, Savage. She's 5'1", minus 12. You want me to buff it off? So I just want to feel how it feels. Oh my gosh. Bro, did you see how slick that is?
It's so much shinier too.
How shiny does it look compared to what we have? Wow.
You can definitely tell because this is shiny, but not as shiny as that. I mean, it's equally shiny.
No, this is shinier for sure. Huh. Look how slick it is. All right, let's try this one. All right. I think you can spray 2 sprays on the panel if you want.
2 on this?
On the panel. You want me to apply it?
Yeah.
Let me see. So, oh, application is kind of weird, right?
Yeah, it's not as smooth.
It's not smooth when you start, so it's kind of thick. Not viscous like a coating, but you see it flashing on the panel. Okay. Let me see that. And then so you can see it smearing a little bit. So be advised, don't use a lot. I don't think it needs it.
I think 1 spray is good.
What, you think 1 spray is good?
Well, technically 2.
Yeah. Try it on this one. Oh yeah, 1 spray is definitely good enough, huh?
It's better, yeah.
Yeah, because you see the hazing here. I'll start to haze as she levels it on. So my daughter is 12 years old. Isabel, how easy is this to apply?
It's very easy.
Super easy, right?
Yeah. Last time I did a coating, I was
It was gnarly. Oh, that's super easy. All right, let's do a test, huh? After you're done with that. Let's see how it plays with glass.
glass.
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll do mommy's right here. And then we'll do this whole door. So spray it on the glass. And level it nicely. Yeah, so you see the hazing here? So it has some indications, right? Mm-hmm. She leveled it on the whole window, and then you're just gonna buff it off and tell me your experience.
It's a little harder to buff off.
On glass?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem easy to play with on glass a little bit. Could be just us because we're weak men. Let's do that. So far, I like the smell. The smell's pretty decent. I'm not gonna compare it to anything quite yet. It's just my review of this. You're like, Eddie, you just opened the bottle. No, I got sent actually some of this before. Used that up. So this is my second time using it. The first time I was like, when you're so used to using a different product, the first time you're like, what the heck is this? That's a little thicker. But yeah, it's easy application, not hard to use. It gives it a good richness, a good gloss to the panel, and it gives it slickness. Look at that. Look at Pro here. Pro, put it on, she did the towels back and forth. We're gonna sit here, we're gonna finish the rest of it. Look at that gloss. They both got good gloss. That one seems like you can see my body more. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. A couple things about P&S. The one thing that she liked that was, that made her happy was how glossy the paint's getting. So this has good gloss. Second thing she liked was ease of application. Isabel said it was easy. It was kind of, you could feel it on the paint because the paint's not smooth. There's no protection on it. You could feel it grabbing a tiny bit. A tiny bit, you can feel it grabbing. But after she takes her favorite teal towel, this is her face. How easy is it, mamas?
Very easy.
So tell them what you like about it.
I like the smell of it. It smells good.
What about the application of it?
Application is very simple, but when you first put it on, it's gonna grab a lot. Then after, when you wipe it off, it's better to wipe off because it's smoother.
So is it like real smooth?
Yes.
So you heard it from her, mouth of the babes. So it's easy to apply. We're gonna wrap up the car. We're gonna show you what it looks like. We're gonna give you our final thoughts. We'll be back. Me applying it. All right, guys. We're gonna take this, can you see it? And we're gonna spray in our applicator. DIY sells these now. Foam applicator. It's pretty lit. It saves a lot of product. And I'm gonna do it like I do a coating here. So it's pretty wet. When you do this, you seem to get an equal amount of product in. Because the question is, does it matter what wash medium or what medium you use to put this on? That's the question. And I don't think it cares, but I could be wrong. But you can see
That's super glossy.
you can see the hazing. You see that? You see that right there in the black paint? You can see the hazing there. And then we'll do this section of the car. So, cool thing about this microfiber with anything in Defender is it saves a lot, has a lot on there. And then you can see it giving me equal amount of Defender on the panel without the grabbiness of the microfiber. So then I'm gonna buff off. Look at that. Buff that off. And then start to buff this off. See, it's a little tiny grabby when you're buffing it off. I wonder if a better towel would work. I wonder if a better towel would work. There you go. Check that out. The gloss. Bananas. So we finished the car. Isabel did a good job working with me. It was a challenge. In some areas, she'll tell you why. So tell them why it was a little challenging for you.
Okay, so why it was challenging is because when I first applied it, it was really hard to spread around the whole panel. But then after, and you buffed it off afterwards, it was really smooth. Ooh.
I also felt like it gave me reminiscence of a ceramic coating type ordeal. So we used a foam pad from DIY Details, link in the bio. Hey, Eddie's plugging again. How do you think I pay for her? How do I pay for your lunch? Okay, I gotta plug these things. Okay, it's a plug. All right, help a brother out. Anyway, so I enjoyed both processes with a microfiber, with my applicator, and then the cool thing about all this is the gloss. Is bananas.
It's crazy. It looks like you're looking to yourself in a mirror.
Bananas. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Was it the best thing I've used? No, scale of 1 to 10, give it 7.5, 8, maybe an 8. You have ceramic gloss, you have Drive Auto Appearance Rejuvenator, you have the luster from NV. Those things I've been using for a long time are great. And they weren't hard to put on. But I'm not gonna fault you, P&S. This is game changing for you. So I appreciate myself for buying it, for supporting the channel and buying the product because I bought it. Shout out to P&S for coming out with some great stuff lately. And then I'm gonna show you the gloss and the water behavior. But before we go, Isabel, what do we have going on? Tell them, Izzy.
When my dad hits 1,000 subscribers, he's gonna give away a lot of stuff to one lucky subscriber. Many.
More than one, couple, maybe 3. We're almost to 1,000. If you haven't subscribed yet, what the freak? No, I'm kidding. What should they do?
Subscribe to my dad's channel. It's awesome.
Yeah, boy. All right, we're out. We'll show you the water behavior. Be safe. Yeah. So to rebuttal, 10 out of 10 performance. Wait, we're gonna do a short. To rebuttal, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 on the thing Isabel said.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Now water behavior after 30 minutes was what?
It's beating.
Bananas! Bananas! Check this out. All right, guys. So we waited 30 minutes. Well, they're like, you got to wait 2 hours. I don't have 2 hours. When a customer comes, Eddie Cologne doesn't. Do we have 2 hours?
No.
No, we don't have 2 hours. So I'm going to top and send this. So Isabel, do you want to do the honors or do you want me?
You can.
Let's look at the water behavior. I don't know what they were talking about, TRC, but you're good to full send in 30 minutes. Look at this. Look at this. What water? It's like what water, guys? What's up?
My whole rating just changed.